Hello, teacher, and hi, everyone. My name is Dorothy, and now I would like to meet my daily practicing up today, January 24, 2026. Master mentor with declarations. I'm a person of value, of retelling, transferring reality, creating ideas. Values is what I do throughout my life. By supporting others to achieve their lives, aspirations, I elevate my realm of life. By raising awareness, embracing wisdom, I stand above emerging problems. Appreciation and gratitude in emotion, tolerance in nature, inner peace in mind, I protect myself and my loved ones around me. With complex characters, excellent virtues, and exceptional growth, I conquer all my dreams. With standard concept, right meditations, and appropriate competence, I simply achieve success by thoroughly understanding truth clearly, grasping principles, and firmly holding keys. I open the door to mastering life. By adhering regulations, following formulas, and mastering methods, my life becomes simpler, happier, more trustworthy, and lighter. By knowing, believing, and understanding the triangle of reality, the human structure, and the root formula, I master finance, master health, master relationships, and master inner peace. I impart the value of this philosophy of education to everyone to become wealthy, to master, to become, to transform. Japan story. Hello, Iwitis. Today I'm going to retell the inspiring story by Marco Roach. What is this object? You call this a pen? For us, this a pen. If I bring this object in front of a dog, what will the dog do with this object? He will bite and no. The dog does not see this as a writing tool. The dog sees this as a toy. So who is right? The human using it or the dog using it? This is a pen, that is a toy. Both are right. Both have their own perspective. For us, this is a pen, and for the dog, this is a toy. Everyone has their own perspective. There is no right or wrong. We don't have the right to impose our subjective opinions on others. If I place this object in an empty room, both humans and the dog have left. At this moment, is this object a pen or a chewing toy? If it's a pen for whom? In this room, there is no person and it's not a toy either. Therefore, at this very moment, it is nothing, not that it ceases to exist, but everything has the emptiness nature, so it has infinite potential to become anything. Because if a human enters the room first and sees this object, what does it become at that moment? Is it a pen? If a dog enters the room first and sees this object, what does it become at that moment? It is a chewing toy. If both enter the room together, what does this object become? Become both a pen and a chewing toy. Question 1. Question. I see a pen while the puppy sees a toy. So where does the pen come from? from my side or from its side. It comes from my mind. Because if the pen came from itself, then the dog goose also see is a pen. It as a pen. Conclusion. Everything in life comes from outside. I'm 100% responsible for what happens to me. If everything comes from me, can I wish for this pen to become anything? Transform into diamond, diamond, diamond. The result is that it cannot. It is still a pen. Why? What is actually happening here? Everything comes from me, but not by me for wishing it. By me wishing for it. It comes by me planting seeds, karma, in my mind that will sprout. Only when the impression in our consciousness changes and we create the desired results. For lessons from the pen story, respect all these perspectives or work wheels. Everything has emptiness, so it has infinite potential to become anything. Everything comes from the seeds in my mind. I'm 100% responsible for my results. Cannot just wish for it. Plant seeds to get results. Actions, words, thoughts. Thank you for listening. Okay, for lessons from the pen story. 1. Respect others' perspectives or worldviews. Everything has emptiness, so it has infinite potential to become anything. Everything comes from the seeds in my mind. I'm 100% responsible for my results, and I just wish for it. Plant seeds to get results, actions, words, thoughts. Hello, everyone. I would like to talk about 3 standard frames of reference in WIT. 3 critical standard frames of reference explain life rules course aligned with science, religion, beliefs, and ethics. The scientific perspective views the source of life as the series of images in the mind. Transformation requires controlling what is heard, what is seen, and modifying what is said, what is known, to change this mental image.
Hello, everyone.
The religious perspective uses the structure of human being to explain life through total karma, accumulated across countless lifetimes. Transformation is simplified by attaining peace and joy, tolerance and appreciation and gratitude. The ethical perspective uses the triangle of reality, where the source concept, information, what we know, believe, and understand determines energy and material manifestation. Overall, life transformation requires changing source concepts, accumulating merit and blessing, and changing mental images.
Hello, everyone.
Currently, our society is governed by 3 perspectives. The first perspective is the scientific perspective. The second is the religious and belief perspective. And the third is the perspective of morality or principles. Regardless of where we live in the world, we are currently being influenced by these perspectives. And one of the laws that influences us greatly is law is the law of cause and effect, and the law of causal conditions or interactions. If we imagine our current life is our current result, simply the outcome of disease we sowed in the past, there is formula called the formula of the source of life. What is this formula? Let's find out.
Currently,
the process shows how life research is page. It has many steps. First, the image in mind is the start. The image comes from what we hear, see, say, and know. Next, the image makes the person believe. The belief goes to the thinking. After that, the thinking leads to the action. The action creates habit. The habits makes the personality. Finally, the personalities makes the choice, and the choice is the result. This is the formula for life. Topic 1. The formula of the source of life. Good evening. I'm going to talk about one of the three standard frames of reference in WIT. That's the formula of the source of life. As you know, research comes from choice. We choose what we like and love. Choice comes from personality. Personality is built by habit. Habit grows from action. Action starts from thinking. Thinking is shaped by belief. Belief is born from the image in mind. Belief also determines choice. The image in mind is made by hearing, seeing, knowing, and saying. So the image in mind is the root cause of life. To change your future, you must change your mental limits. If you want better results, you must control what you hear and see, change what you know and say. This is the simple path to a better life. Remember, changing your mental limit changes your destiny. That's all. Thank you for your listening. Topic 2. The structure of human being. The structure of human being is a vital frame of reference that explains the roots of life and helps people awaken their wisdom. This structure consists of 4 layers, starting with the unchanging to nature, followed by the 16 human natures, the layer of emotion, and the physical body. The core levels of your behavior are desire and thought, which are the focal points of human nature. They determine the amplitude of other natures, like anger or delusion, and whether they fluctuate towards a positive yang or negative yin direction. Your inner awareness determines your electromagnetic vibration state, which sets your energy vibration frequency, ultimately shaping your entire view of human life. The objective is to cultivate a rich inner state to achieve true peace and joy. This state is defined by maintaining peace and joy, tolerance, and appreciation and gratitude. This in turn activates the most beneficial aspects of your total karma. Topic 3. The triangle of reality. The triangle of reality. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Today we unlock an essential framework, the triangle of reality. This seclusive knowledge helps us materialize the known material and understand the root structure of our lives. Everything is composed of 3 interconnected elements: information, energy, and material. The chain is clear. Internal information acts as the cause. This determines your unique energy. which act as the condition. Finally, this energy manifests your external material, which is the desired effect or reality. We often try to change the material directly, but lasting change requires altering the core. For humans, this core information is called your source concept. A source concept is defined by the synthesis of three components regarding any topic: what you know, what you believe, and what you understand. The power is simple. To change any external reality, be it health or finance, you must fundamentally change the underlying source concept. By actively changing what you know, believe, and understand, you shift your internal energy, thereby transforming your external material reality. This framework even allows us to receive a desired reality by acquiring the source concept as a separate people. Topic 4. Richness in wisdom. Welcome. Today we explore the true richness in wisdom, which is fundamentally a stage of inner perception or awareness, distinct from academic knowledge or intelligence. A person with true wisdom is defined as someone whose inner state transcends the problems that arise in life. You cultivate this richness by developing three core states, three core energies. One piece in joy, this energy acts as there is a reset pattern for your awareness, arising when you let go of desire and delusion, allowing you to see and hear without attachment. Two, tolerance and acceptance. This allows you to end cycles of negative cause and effect by showing tolerance toward a person who brings an undesirable result. You stop planting new negative seeds. 3. Appreciation and gratitude. This vital energy eliminates the trap of taking things for granted. Remember, appreciation leads to possession, gratitude ensures permanence. When you embody these energies, your life will visibly manifest as simple, joyful, trusting, and light. True mastery lies in applying this awareness to achieve peace and success. Topic 5. Richness in meditation. Good morning, class. Today we are lighting the second lamp of comprehensive wealth, richness in meditation or mastering your inner self. A person who is rich in meditation consistently maintains three core states: joyful peace or peace and joy in the mind. This is a stable happiness that arises from inner awareness, independent of satisfying temporary desire or wealth or fame. Tolerance in nature. Tolerance means you do not internalize the mistake of others, allowing them and yourself to strive towards goodness. Holding on to resentment like drinking poison on yourself. Appreciation and gratitude in emotion. This state is vital because it acts as a delight that dispels resentment caused by taking things for granted. When you cultivate this mindset, you maintain a positive inner electromagnetic vibration. Each pillar activates beneficial potential, peace and joy, activates karmic consciousness. Tolerance activates karmic relationships, and appreciation and gratitude activates karmic results. By mastering these three keys, you simplify the path to a good and peaceful life. Topic 6. Richness in character. Good morning. Today, we explore the true meaning of success. We often focus on professional achievements, but the formula for sustainable success is weighted differently. 80% comes from your successful peeing or living, and only 20% from successful work. High achievers define a successful person as someone whom others enjoy being near. The path to becoming this person is through cultivating a rich personality or character well. This means fully possessing a complete collection of positive inner states. When you embody all nine of these traits, you naturally attract or times the people. These nine foundational pillars are joy, hope, belief, wisdom, appreciation and gratitude, love, tolerance, modesty, and truthfulness or justness. By developing this core character, you gain your 80% advantage. You shift your focus from merely achieving goals to becoming a magnetic force for success and connection. That's all. Thank you for your listening. Bye. And see you next video. Bye. Chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6.